Last year, these were our Christmas lights. The standard traditional Christmas lights have a lot of drawbacks. A, they're a pain to put up on the house and to take down every year. Also, every year I've got to go through this big wad of lights and untangle them all so that I can put them up on the house. Neither of which I want to do. This year, we're doing something a little bit different. This year we're going to use this, the Star Shower laser light projector. Instead of lights that have to be strung up along the house and plugged in, the Star Shower laser light projector projects, as the name says, lasers against the side of the house. It can project either solid green lasers or a mixture of green and red. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this to show you what's inside it, and what's inside it is really very simple. We're going to unbox it step by step, and then later on, once it gets dark, we're going to show you how to set it up outside your house. So let's start with the unboxing. So it's really simple to unbox. There's not a lot that's included in it. There's your instruction manuals and some warranty stuff here. Here's your instruction manual. It tells you how to set it up. It's pretty simple to set up. There's only 2 steps to doing it. Packed in a nice styrofoam crate, and this is what you get. You actually only get 2 pieces. You get your stake, which is what you drive into the ground to mount the projector. Then you get the projector itself. The projector is one weather-sealed unit that has a short electrical cord in the back of it. You'd plug that into your extension cord. In front of your laser projectors, one red, one green, and there's also at the very bottom a photoelectric cell. The photoelectric cell actually turns the projector off automatically when it gets light. So it does save you light, or save you power rather, during the daytime, because what happens is as soon as it gets light enough to kick off the photoelectric cell, it turns off the laser light projector. That also means that at night you'll have to set it up and do it whenever it's dark enough so that the unit will work. If you don't, then you'll just have a projector that doesn't project anything until it gets suitably dark. Operation is very simple. You see that it's got this stripe, green and red on one side and solid green on the other side. Inside this weather-sealed housing is a rocker switch. Push the rocker switch that way, you get mixed red and green laser light. Push it all the way this way towards the green stripe and you get all green light. In the middle, it turns the unit off. Setting it up is very simple. You've got a screw here that you can unscrew to change the angle of the mounting. You can screw it back in to lock it. Then you take your spike and you can just screw your spike onto the unit. And there you go, you're pretty much ready to set up your Star Shower laser light projector. A little too light to do it now. We'll wait till it gets dark and come back and set one up so you can see how it looks. Okay, let's talk about deployment. The Star Shower is going to shoot the lasers out in a conical pattern, which means the farther away you are from what you're trying to light up, the wider the pattern will be. So if you're 10 feet away from a wall, you're going to cover about 200 square feet. If you're 40 feet away from a wall, you're going to cover around 3,300 square feet. So if we were to turn it on right now, point it this way, you can see that it fires a square pattern, and as you get farther away, the pattern gets larger and larger. So, how are you going to deploy it around the house? Well, if you have multiple units like we have here, and you have a large frontage to cover, you can actually put 2 units together. Point one unit at about 45 degrees away from the other unit, and for your average front yard, you can actually cover quite a lot of frontage space in your house, probably the entire house. So here's the house where we're going to deploy the 3 Star Shower projectors that we have. We're going to put 2 of them over in the corner of the yard that's going to light up the house. And then if you look over on the left side of your screen, there's a big jacaranda tree there. We're going to put another star shower under that jacaranda tree, and we're going to light it up so that we have the entire front of the house lit, and then we have a little special effect going on with the jacaranda tree. So here in the corner of our yard, we have a little rosemary bush in a pot. It's a great place to disguise the projectors for the star showers. Now when people are out on the street just going by casually, they can't really see the projectors because they're hidden inside the potted plant, but you can see it showing up against the house. For the star shower that we're going to shine up against the jacaranda tree, we've got another little potted plant with a little milkweed in it. We're going to mount the star shower in there and fire it up at the tree. We were hoping that it would look a lot better than it does, but as it turns out, we now have something we can warn you about. The green laser projector in our third star shower is a bit defective. It doesn't send out a lot of light. In fact, you can't really see it projected at all. The only thing you can see projected in this particular star shower is the red laser. So it's not going to be quite the effect that we were looking for. These two star showers are working just fine though, and we've got it set up so that one star shower is pointing off over to our garage, so it's getting the right side of the house. The other star shower is pointing off to get the left side of the house. There's a little bit of an overlap in the middle, but now we've got the entire front of the house covered with the star shower. All right, so here we are with everything set up now. You can see the house well as you can see the house, considering that we have a big stoplight right on our corner, which kind of gives us a little too much ambient light, but still, even here in the video, even though it could be a little bit better, you can see the entire front of the house is lit up with the two projectors that we have. Sadly, the tree isn't quite as nice as I'd like it to be because only the red lamps are showing on the tree, but with just 3 projectors, you can light up the entire front of the house. What I've done now is reconfigure a little bit. Because we only have 2 working star shower projectors, what I've done is I've put one projector on the house. I've moved the other projector over just to project onto the tree. So 2 star shower projectors are still giving me really decent coverage of the front of the house, and it still looks fairly nice. And it's an amazing little effect. I imagine as people drive by, they'll look at that and they will all wonder how in the world you've got your house all lit up and sparkly. Anyway, that's the star shower. That's how you unbox it, how you set it up, and what it looks like whenever you have your house lit up with it. Thanks for watching. So long.